This is the Ottawa Senators Outlook. Here is your host, Jack Henry.
Alright, so, again, Jack from the Ottawa Senators Outlook. I've never seen more uninspiring and undisciplined hockey than what I saw last week. In case you didn't know, we had two games. The Florida Panthers game, we lost 5-0, just absolutely dominated from the opening faceoff in that game on Monday. And then last night, losing 4-2 to the Blue Jackets. You score the first two goals, and then you give up 4 straight. And I'm just at a loss for words. I have absolutely no idea why this team just doesn't play hockey. Like, it makes absolutely no sense, and it's absolutely baffling to me. Like, I'll go back to the Florida game in an example, because most of my rant is going to be about the Blue Jackets game last night. Florida, you did absolutely nothing to win the game. Florida just outweighed you on every single part of the game, and then Matthew Tkachuk is chirping your bench, and then you have to bring out Jake Sanderson, who's never fought ever, and then he's going to fight him. And multiple guys are getting ejected, and not to mention, DJ Smith said that game was not rock bottom, and we were like, are you serious? This game is rock bottom. Well, guess what? He was right, because last night's game against the Blue Jackets was rock bottom. Score the first 2 goals, and you think, all right, things are going well. Maybe they can get into a little bit of a groove, and they can get hot and try to slam the door shut. Well, guess what they do? They give up 4 unanswered goals in the remaining minutes of the first period and 2 goals in the second period, and this team just doesn't care. Like, I have no idea what to say. This team is uninspiring to watch, and what else do you want them to do? Steve Staios and Michael Landauer want stability, and from their perspective, they can understand why they want to keep DJ Smith. But at some point in time, you're going to have to look at this and say, he's got to get fired. I read a tweet last night saying he's the 7th longest tenured coach in the NHL, behind Cup winners Todd McClellan for the LA Kings, who's brought a rebuilding team into a contender, and Rod Brindamore, who's been on unparalleled success. And I'm throwing that quote out just to let that sink in. Why is it that DJ Smith, who doesn't even have a .500 win percentage as a head coach, the 7th longest tenured in the head coach in the NHL? I don't know. Don't ask me. Because it is absolutely baffling to me that fans that have no idea and have no knowledge of business matters in a National Hockey League organization know more than the management and people that are getting paid millions of dollars to run the franchise. How is it that we know what needs to happen and the people up top don't? It makes no sense to me. Not to mention, this guy's brought in a loser mentality. You see these post-game interviews that he has. It's the same excuses for the last 4 years. And you see it with the players too. Josh Norris saying, oh, we were trying to shut down their penalty kill, and I think we did that. Stop with the moral victories as well, because guess what? You're not supposed to be in a rebuild anymore. This is the time to start competing. And where are you again? The bottom of the Eastern Conference. You're only 2 points ahead of the Blackhawks and the San Jose Sharks. How is it that the Ottawa Senators are this bad once again, and nothing is happening? And it's like, when the littlest of things happen, they forget how to play hockey. I can snap my finger like Thanos, and the whole world falls on them. And not to mention, look at Minnesota as an example of what I'm going to bring out here. They had 2 guys in their mid to late 30s in Zach Parise and Ryan Suter making roughly $15 million towards their salary cap. They were declining. They weren't that good anymore, but they wanted long-term success. And you know what they had to do for long-term success? They had to go through short pain. And you know what they did? In the summer of 2021, they bought out those contracts. And guess what? This year and the next year, their buyout cap hits combined for $15 million. So they can get long-term success. I don't understand what the issue is with keeping DJ, but if you're not looking to pay 2 coaches at once, well then, how about you look at Minnesota and what they have to go through? Paying $15 million towards 2 buyout cap hits. It's absolutely baffling. And then look at the Winnipeg Jets with Paul Maurice. He resigned because he said they need to go to a next level. He doesn't think they can take them there. And he says he basically lost the room. That's what's going on with DJ Smith. And I don't want to hear the players say, oh, we love playing for DJ Smith. The only reason why they love playing for DJ Smith is because he does whatever they want him to. And if it's going to keep going like that, you're going to be the Leafs. You've seen it. Matthews, Marner, Tavares, Nylander. All they want is all the power. They've got it with a head coach in Sheldon Keefe that does everything for them. This is what the Senators are about to be if nothing happens, if not already. So, I have no idea what to say. This is absolutely baffling to me. I'm at a loss for words after losing. Like, it's not one thing where you're, like, losing a good game to, like, the Carolina Hurricanes. But you literally lost to the Columbus Blue Jackets. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. So let's see what happens. Nothing's going to happen probably because CSAS wants us to be patient, which we have been for 7 years now. And basically the players telling us to relax and nothing. Like, why are the players telling the fans they're calling us out for rightfully calling out the team for not playing well? And they have had nothing to back it up. And I'm specifically talking about that towards Ketchup and Giroux. They clapped at the fan base for calling them out, and rightfully so, and haven't had any results to back it up. And here they are with no accountability because there's a losing mindset in this locker room. I have absolutely no idea what to say. I'm at a loss for words after that loss. You're 8-10. If DJ Smith survives 20 more games, he will be the longest tenured coach without a playoff series. And that is absolutely ridiculous. So we'll see what happens tonight with the Seattle Kraken. I have a few more thoughts, but I really can't get them out. Like I said, I'm at a loss for words after this. I have no idea why it takes a talented team as is to have struggles winning games. And there's no accountability. So let's see what happens with the Seattle Kraken tonight. Not expecting much better. But for now, let's just check the Ottawa Senators out. Go Sens, go.
Thank you for watching this presentation of the Ottawa Senators Outlook. For more of this podcast, click on the videos on the left and subscribe by clicking on the icon on the right. Thank you.